In this video, we're going to be talking about the right-click menus. The right-click menu is a context-sensitive menu that pops up anywhere that I hit the right-click button on my mouse. So in my active view, if I hit the right-click button, I can change from move, rotate, scale, select. I can open up the curve editor, the dope sheet, and or hide and unhide objects by name. There's a lot of different things I can do. So we'll start by making a box. And then I'm going to right-click over that box, and I'm going to convert it to an editable poly. Now, that is also available when I'm in the modifier panel. If I right-click over that box there, I can also convert to an editable poly. Now, we're going to come over here, we're going to turn on edged faces, and I can get to that by clicking or right-clicking. So either one works to get to that. Now that I have edge faces turned on, I'll select that box again. When I right-click over the box, I now have a new menu that pops up, Tools 1. Within Tools 1, I can change to a sub-object of that editable poly, and or get back to the top level of the editable poly. So let's go to polygon. We're going to grab a polygon. Once I right click over that polygon, I'll have a new menu that pops up that allows me to do multiple things within there. If we switch to edge and I select an edge, then when I right click, I'll have a different set of options. So like I said, it's context sensitive. It depends on what I have selected and active in my viewport, and that will then change what's available within my right-click menu. Let's get out of our sub-object there, and we're going to Alt right-click in an empty part of our screen. Now that I have an Alt right-click set of menus, I have the ability to change my coordinate system to, let's say, local. The local coordinate system, now when I switch to the Move tool, is going to potentially be a bit different than the Alt right-click, the world's coordinate system. For this box, since it was made in the perspective view, it's not different. Let's take this box though, and let's rotate it. So when we rotate that box, now when I switch to the Move tool, right, the world's coordinate system is always going to be based on the world itself in this transform gizmo here. If I now Alt right click and switch to the local coordinate system, we'll see that that local coordinate system is based on the object itself. If I had a hierarchy, I could go to the parent and actually use the parent's transform system. I can set a keyframe, open reaction manager, the dope sheet, the curve editor. There are also other menus. So I'm going to hit Control and Alt together and right click. When I do that, I can bring up the render dialog box. I can make an object renderable and not renderable. I can do all kinds of different things between Mentoray and some of the other tools available. I also have a plain right click menu where I have some basic primitives available. Again, the move, rotate, scale, those tools. I can go to the sub-objects over there, but I can also bring up some of these shape primitives. So by all means, experiment with the right-click menus. There's a lot of different functionality built in there. The real nice part, in my opinion, about the right-click menus is it's always where you are on screen. So to go from move, rotate, and scale, I don't have to drive all the way up to the top menu. So there's move, rotate, scale, and select. Again, that's available right here in the right-click menus. It's faster. There's also keyboard shortcuts to move between tools like that. But a lot of times, my left hand, while my right hand is on the mouse, my left hand is hovering near the Control and Alt keys for modifiers, because there's a lot of different things that we do to modify what we do in our viewports. So I tend to have my hand near the Control and Alt key rather than hovering over QWER. Then to me, it's much faster to get between the move, rotate, scale, select, and those types of tools by using the right-click menus. So I use the right-click menus for a lot of stuff. I do know a lot of people that use keyboard shortcuts, and I know other people that actually drive their mouse up to these controls up here. Personally, in my opinion, the right-click menu is the fastest and most efficient way to go.